we decided to tackle a question that thousands of leaders are currently discussing at Glasgow, UK, right now as we speak. As you know, this is the week of COP26, the 2021 United Nations Climate Change Conference. For nearly 3 decades, the UN has been bringing together almost every country on Earth for global climate summits called COPs, which stands for Conference of the Parties. Most experts believe COP26 has a unique urgency, so it's only timely and appropriate for us to tackle the question, can innovation drive scale and economic value for ESG and sustainability, making it accessible to everyone from enterprise to end users? I have 2 esteemed guests joining us for this discussion. Stephanie Benedetto, CEO and co-founder of Queen of Raw, and Lisa Neuberger Hernandez, who is a managing director for Accenture in our corporate citizenship practice. Stephanie, you're a corporate attorney turned into fashion tech and sustainability entrepreneur, and also the CEO and co-founder of the Queen of Raw, which I believe is a marketplace to buy and sell used textiles, keeping them out of landfills and turning them into what you say, which I love, pollution into profit. Would love to hear about your background and experience and what got you to the intersection of innovation and sustainability.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm thrilled to be here today. I actually come from a family background of over 100 years as entrepreneurs and innovators, in particular in fashion and textiles. So what I'm doing today is not too far from what my great-grandfather did in 1896. He actually came over on a ship from Austria. He landed at Ellis Island, and he settled into the Lower East Side of New York, which was the original garment district. And as an immigrant chasing the American dream, he had to make a living for his family. So what did he do? He found materials and supplies nearby, old fabrics and furs and things immigrants had brought over on the ships with them, but weren't using anymore. And he would repurpose them into beautiful fashion garments that he sold to local customers. And it was a very profitable, successful business. And he didn't talk about it as sustainability, but at the end of the day, that's very much what it was. Now, I didn't do the family route. I actually ended up on Wall Street as a corporate attorney, but I did specialize in fashion, technology, and sustainability. So I guess at the end of the day, right, we get back to our roots and who we are. You can't deny that. And when the market crashed in 08 and 09, kind of similar to what's going on in the world today, right? I took that as my opportunity to go out on my own, go innovate, go be an entrepreneur, build businesses, and change the world. And I kind of never looked back. You know, I felt like periods of disruption are incredible opportunities to innovate for the future. And as you kindly noted, we built Queen of Raw as a marketplace with software. So businesses small to large can find waste, sell waste, and most importantly, minimize waste going forward. So excited to be here chatting about all this kind of what innovation can do for the future.
Fantastic. What a journey and what an unexpected crossroad, right? Love that. Lisa, you are more of what I call an intrapreneur, right? Managing director, large organization like Accenture, but really driving impact through corporate citizenship. So what's your journey? How did you find yourself at that intersection of innovation and sustainability?
Thanks, Shivani. It's great to be here with both of you today. And I love the way Stephanie took it back to her roots. So I'll do a little bit of the same. I come from a long line of half entrepreneurs and half corporate people. My dad was a big corporate guy, and my mom and my brother are entrepreneurs as well as my grandma. And I found a way to bring the two together. I've been with Accenture since I graduated from college over 20 years ago. And my career has started in strategy consulting. And the second half has been in corporate citizenship, leading our strategy and innovation programs for the company globally. But the whole time I've been at Accenture, I've always had this passion for driving social innovation, social and environmental innovation, and finding ways to launch and spark new initiatives through the company that have ranged from a patented social return on investment model that we called public service value and created a whole practice around, to helping to launch our sustainability consulting practice, and from a volunteer role on a green team back many years ago. I've always been really interested in the role that business has to play in society. And I started to learn about that topic when I worked at a series of G7 summits back in high school and college, back when it was only the G7. And I noticed the absence of the private sector at that time. And I was always really curious, where was the private sector? You know, this is going back more than 20 years, and interested in how we can drive action through the private sector to tackle some of the big social and environmental challenges of our time.